Hello, everyone. Good morning to those in the US and Canada. And of course, good evening to those who are about to sleep in the Philippines, and also in Asia. So, anyway, today I know I already expect that every day when I start the prayer, something will go wrong. Right? Because Satan is also persistent to tempt me not to pray. But Satan did not know how stubborn and hard headed I am that I don't easily give up. Okay? If my heart is on it, I make a commitment, I will do that, even how hard it's gonna be, because winning is a habit, right? If you always win, you win over the temptation of Satan, you become stronger. And we want to win towards the end, right? At the end of our life, we want to be in heaven, we want to finish strong, right? We don't want to be like, okay, we're praying now and life is a little bit better, so I'll stop praying. No, because if life is a little bit better, because you've been praying, that's why life is a bit better. But if we become complacent, the demons will step in our life, step in our family, then we're going to start having turmoil and chaos again. So that's why should not be stopped. We should not stop praying, right? We will always be connected to the Lord, connected to the Holy Spirit, so that we could discern what is right and what is wrong, and we make good decisions in our lives, because the decision we make impacts the life that we choose, right? Hello, Ness, and hello, Sir Danny and Ricky. Hello, Tita Mimi. It's crazy because I probably have 3 hours sleep, but I woke up very refreshed and I'm drinking my coffee. Okay. And then look at this. My boss gave it to me before. So always remember, it says, it's official. You are awesome. So I tell myself, you are awesome. You could do whatever you want to do because God is with you. So for those who feel, tired, exhausted, just think about this. Offer that sacrifice to the Lord and think how great you are, because you are made, in the image and likeness of God. We are the only being that is made in the likeness and image of the Lord, right? Of the millions of things in this world, we are the only one that is made in the image and likeness of the Lord. So let that sink in for now. That's why even if, you're tired, you're tempted, you're going to sleep early. No, make that sacrifice. Because if your kids see you praying, your family members see you praying and you don't stop, they know that, what kind of person you are. We could tell our kids to do this, that, to reach your goal, work hard, and then they see you not working hard. They see you easily giving up and quitting. So the way we live our life, the way we choose our path is already a great example for our own kids and our family, living a good Christian life, our neighbors, people who surrounding us will see the image of God in us. So, hello, Melby. Thank you for joining us. And Nets, and of course, Mercy and Chloe, thank you for joining this morning. And Ining Harapa, of course. Yay! Look at this. YouTube is working. I thought it would not work today because I'm having a hard time with the Wi-Fi. So, Elisa, good morning, my friend. Thank you for joining from Tucson, and Mamileti and Artie, of course, and Sigi joining us from Barasan. Yeah, and Doc Sony, joining us from Pulumulok. So here we are. We are in different parts of, the world, and we are able to pray together, right? Good morning, Val. Thank you for joining while you are driving to work, in Tucson. Hello, Tita Eve. Welcome back. Thank you for joining from Laguna. Anyway, the message today is the response, your response. You know how when we look at our kids, right? And we are waiting for the response. Whatever we tell them to do, we always wait for the response. And this is, the response that Mama Mary is also expecting from all of us. Just remember that God always initiate, anything. God is the initiator. And we, as children of the Lord, are expected to respond, either positive or negative. Okay, but there should be a response. Okay, so anyway, here we go. This was given on July 29, 1979. Beloved son, each moment I look at you with the eyes of a mother because I want from all of you an ever more perfect response to the desire which I have already made known to you in many ways. Only thus can you be ready for my great plan of love. Only thus can you be made use of me for the battle which has begun. It's a little bit dark, right? Are you dark? Let's see me. Okay. Only thus can you really form part of my cohort, of which I am the queen and the leader. Okay, so we are behind Mama Mary, right? Because she is our leader. In order that my plan may be carried out, I must also be able to count on the response of each one of you. Let your response be generous, persevering, and without reserve. You must respond to the great gift which I have given you, letting yourselves be nourished, formed, and led docilely by me. And docile means, easily formed. So we want to be formed. We give Mama Mary the consent to form us according to her plan, right? Respond to my pressing invitation to be priest of prayer, focusing your every action on giving goals, on giving souls the light of the divine life of which you are ministers and dispensers. All your priestly prayers should be offered with me on the altar of my Immaculate Heart. So, Mama Mary is saying priest, okay? But all of us, by the virtue of our baptism, are all priests, okay? We are not ministerial priests, but we are priests because we are joining, right? In the three offices of Jesus Christ, and one of those is being a priest. So that's why we offer prayers and sacrifice. Okay? Respond to my motherly invitation to suffer. It is thus that I make you ever more similar to my crucified Son, that you may cooperate personally in his work of redemption. It is through your sufferings, my beloved sons, that I can intervene in order to spare much suffering on the part of the many of my poor wandering children. Okay, so listen carefully. Okay, so our sacrifice will alleviate the sufferings of others, especially for our kids. Why can't we just do more sacrifice so that our kids won't, right? So respond to my invitation to walk towards the holiness to which I want to lead each one of you. Because only thus can you be apostles of my Immaculate Heart, called to illumine the earth with the light of Christ, which must shine forth in your persons, in your lives, and in all your apostolic actions. It is this way, beloved sons, that the whole church can be renewed. And then, through you, my great plan of love can be accomplished for the triumph of my Immaculate Heart, which is the triumph of the merciful love of God in the world. On your response depends whether I will be able to count on you in this great battle against Satan and his powerful army, which has already begun. I have told you that each of you has his post prepared by me, a post which is unique and irreplaceable. Do not ask me what your post is, or how I am making use of you, or where I am leading you, because the particular role which each one of you must carry out, has through my motherly love been assigned to each and all of you. And in silence and humility, each one must carry out this role to perfection. And so you must entrust yourselves to me with absolute confidence. You must believe in me And you must let yourselves be led by me with docility and filial abandonment, without allowing yourselves to be stopped by doubts or by disbelief of those who surround you, or by your own desires, sometimes excessive, or by your curiosity, which makes you want to know that which for the present you ought not to know. Because Mama Mary, like God, right, revealed to us little by little things that we need to know at the moment to perfect, the goal or the role that she wants us to perform, right? The role that she wants us to assume. Because just remember, if God will reveal to us everything that is about to happen to this world, we're going to be dead, right? We will be so scared because everything is horrific. Okay? So then, God gave it little by little to us until we could handle it also because, the way we live and the way that we respond to the Lord and the closer we are, also we become very strong. So we could take anything, right? The closer we are in the Lord, we could take more of what he is, or Mama Mary is showing to us what has to come, the future, because the future is horrific if we don't understand our purpose here. Okay? But you know who's going to win anyway. We know who's going to win the war. So, I am your queen and your heavenly leader, and I am bringing you together in my cohort as I clothe you in my own invincible strength, terrible against my enemies. So now, you must obey my orders. Some are, however, still uncertain and insecure. They stop to ask confirmation and encouragement, and thus their response is neither prompt or complete. This is now the time for you to be confident, because the time to go into combat has come. Soon, each one of you will understand the great task to which you have been assigned. By the special predilection of my Immaculate Heart, for now, beloved sons, I ask of each one a response without reserve, so that my great plan of love may be accomplished and your battle waged according to my orders. Okay, there you go. Mama Mary is assuring all of us that she is there to lead us. Okay, the same thing, in our family. If me as a child before, I am not scared when my mama is in front of me wherever we go. If it's dark, you go to places where you have not been, as long as your mother is there, you are confident, right? You don't get scared. The same thing as here. As we battle, in this world, as we journey, because we are exile here. Don't belong to this world. Okay, this is temporary, right? Our destination is heaven, divine. We are, God made us. Okay, I think we need to understand why God made us human beings. We are made to join the divinity of Jesus Christ. That's why the devil is waging war against